Hey guys, I'm going to read the story Blackout to you real quick. Just after 4 p.m., Addie heard a strange noise. She imagined it sounded like the groan of a giant monster. The lights in the museum flickered, then went out. Outside on the city street, Addie saw more people than usual crowding the sidewalks. Packed buses drove by. People shouted, "Blackout! The power is down!" "Yikes," said Addie's mom. "The subways won't be running." "We'll never make it back to Brooklyn by 5:30 for my audition," Addie cried. Her mom took her hand. Addie pouted as they started walking in the dense August heat. Addie's mom took out her cell phone. "No service," she sighed. "I hope your sister isn't stuck underground. Zelda's normally headed home by now," Addie's mom said, looking concerned. By 5, Addie was ready to jump into a pool. Her feet ached. It was her head that was bothering her, though. She couldn't stop worrying. Addie and her mom kept their eyes peeled for an open cab. After 60 blocks, they finally hailed one. Just then, Addie saw an elderly man waving his cane. Although she was desperate to get home, Addie suggested giving the man their cab. They'd walked this far. What were 20 more blocks? They navigated their way through the narrow downtown streets. A man outside a pizza shop gave them free slices. Addie looked at her mom quizzically. "No power means no refrigeration, microwaves, or ovens. If this blackout isn't fixed, a lot of food will go bad." Suddenly, Addie's headache got worse. "I'm sure your audition was canceled," Addie's mom said, seeing Addie's creased brow. Addie's feet hurt so much that she couldn't even imagine dancing. Her head hurt from worry, but it wasn't what her mom thought. Addie folded her slice of pizza and took a bite as they walked. She hadn't realized that she'd been hungry. How long would the blackout last? Would her family run out of food? What about everyone else? They reached the Brooklyn Bridge at sunset. They were almost home. By 7:30, they arrived in their neighborhood. Addie hurried past her ballet school. She turned the corner to her street and raced home. An exhausted-looking Zelda was waiting on their stoop. Addie threw herself into open arms. That night, Addie's family climbed the steps to the roof. This was something they did often, but tonight was special. They noticed stars they had never seen before outlining the bridge. It looked almost magical, like a bridge to a castle. They saw what seemed like an endless flow of people still crossing, slowly making their way home. Addie danced in the darkness under the stars, happy to be home, sweet home.